Ravens. Damn, man. We're gonna discuss the good, the bad, and the ugly of the Dolphins Ravens game coming right now. Yo guys, my name is Sunny. Welcome to szg Sports. And if you love Ravens content, and I know you do, please smash that like. Please subscribe to the channel so you know when I come live. Hit that bell, right? And then you can be part of the channel. You can be part of the live stream. You can be part of the call-ins. Also make sure you subscribe to the AFC North Talk. That's another great show that I'm part of. I'm the Ravens representative. It's a great show. We come twice a week live. So make sure you go over there. Okay, man, this game frustrated me. And guys, I didn't put this video before because I've been up almost 24 hours, and then Friday I just basically crashed and I had no energy, right? And I don't like to do no videos if I had no energy. Also, give me some time to do some soul searching because this game, it was frustrating. And again, this is the good, bad, and the ugly, and you know I keep it 100. I'm not gonna sugarcoat the players. Even the players that I love, when they play bad, I'll let you know. I know you Ravens fans are not a soft base like some other fan base, and when you criticize a player from the fan base, they get in their feelings. Just saying that. Okay, let's talk about the good. Devonta Freeman. I thought he had a great game. I thought the dude had a lot of vision when he was hitting the hole. If he needed to cut back, I thought he was great running the ball. Early in the game, they established that for some reason they went away from it. I understand that they were just putting everybody in the box, but for the most part, Devonta Freeman was really good in this game. Josh Bynes, another great player this game. Josh Bynes has been a great surprise. I would say I came out and said, Josh Bynes, we signed him. He should be, rotational, giving some stuff. Right now, he is your best middle linebacker. Patrick had a good game, but Bynes has been, for the past couple weeks, the best middle linebacker in your lineup. I love what I've seen from Bynes. Shout out to Bynes. He's been great. Another good, Rashad Bateman. Every time you give him the opportunity, every time you snap, he's been playing great. He's been as advertised. I love what I see for him in the field. Look, that one slant that Lamar threw to him, dude had to stretch, and he has sticky hands, and he came out with the ball. Love Rashad Bateman. Not my last one, but the other good, Andrews. Again, when given opportunity, Andrews was playing well. Finding the soft places in the zone. I thought he had another strong game. Mark Andrews, my other good. The last good of this game, which surprisingly there's a lot of good. The D-line had a very strong game again. D-line has been playing really good. We're talking about, and this is with no B-Will, right? When B-Will comes, obviously that elevates even more. But Justin Ellis has been decent. Manabuki has been playing good. Campbell has been playing good. Man, we need Wolf, because think about it, we get Wolf, we get Brandon Williams, and now those guys that have been playing good, they can be part of the rotation. Now your D-line balls more. Always showed up. He hadn't been playing great in the past couple of weeks, but he showed up not only in sack, he was giving pressures. Justin Houston played great. D-line has been playing really good. Let's talk about some bad. And we're going to talk about the first one because I know some of y'all might not like this. But Lamar Jackson. Look, Lamar Jackson was failed by some drops, was failed by O-line, was failed by coaching, and we'll address that. But the reality is when he had time, which wasn't a lot, he kept throwing people low. Now, for example, that pass from Mark Andrews that was counted as a drop that I still haven't seen where it dropped. All those passes from the Hollywood Brown that he was wide open, and Hollywood could have catched it, but they were all low. And you look back, you're like, yeah, Sonny, those passes, if they're that guy or if that receiver, they should catch it. And you are right. But Lamar Jackson can make it better for the receivers, right? He can make it easier for the receivers. I'm not talking about he's getting hit. As he's getting hit, he throws a ball. This is a trend, right? You cannot say, oh, this never happens. No, Lamar Jackson likes to throw low, and he needs to correct that. Now, you will say, well, better low than high? Sure. Okay, but as a guy that was formerly MVP, a guy that people have been talking about MVP, I don't know, after this game, he should be throwing better. That's all. Now, deep ball, he was he's been good. In this game, he wasn't great, but deep ball, he's been good. Anyway, Lamar Jackson, I thought he could have done more when he passed. The opportunities he had for passing, he could have done better passes, okay? Sammy Watkins. Okay, Sammy Watkins, dude, you're not going to get as much balls now that Bateman is there. And by the way, I don't think Boykin should be getting that many snaps on the offense. And we'll talk about that later. But so when you get the ball, can't be fumbling. That is game right there. Fumble 6, right? Fumble, pick up 6. That's game. Because the reality is we were rushing back because those 6 points were put out, not because they went for 2. So those 6 points were put up, right? So obviously, Sammy Watkins, you cannot do that. Turnovers will kill you. Last week, we got away with a -2 turnover margin. When you're a -2 turnover margin, you should not win the game. This week, -2 turnover margin, you should not win the game, and we did not win the game. Patrick Queen here on my bad, and I'm not like to hate on the guy. He had a strong game. But yo, you forced a fumble. Great. The ball's right there. The ball is literally there. You grab the ball before you start running. What the try to run to scoop it got you? Nothing. And if he was running towards the end zone, right, and he's just tried to grab it and scoop it, it's one thing, right? I can see that. But you have your back against the end zone with a bunch of players that are going to come for you. So the reality is, even if you grab it, they're going to probably strip it from you. You grab the ball. You made a great play, and the only reason we're not talking about this great play right now today is because you didn't scoop it. And look, you can force the fumble, and maybe you were not even near the play to scoop it, but in this case, you were there. You put hands on it, but you got greedy. Oh, think about the touchdown. Stop. Think about grabbing the ball first. Once you grab the damn ball, right now you secured it. Oh, damn, I have an opportunity to score. Then you go. But not before that. Come on, Patrick Queen, I need you to play sharp. When this team has so many holes and so many problems, you need to play sharp. Former first-round pick, you need to play sharp. Patrick Queen is in my bat. And also Marquise Brown. Again, when I put my bat, it's not like they play horrendous, right? He had a bad game. He had some drops. Were those drops change the game? Not necessarily, but I want to see Hollywood be shorthanded. I need him to be making sure he gets the ball, he grabs the ball, right? So, yeah, I thought he was okay. I think this is an okay game for him. The secondary. Secondary played really good for most of the game. 2 blown assignments. And those were... That cost us 9 points again because I think they went for 2 in that other one. 9 points, right? Well, one of them cost you the game because it was really late in the game, right? Basically, you stopped them. That was a 3rd down. You stopped that play. The offense has an opportunity with 5 down by 5. So obviously that's a crucial play. Looking back, it looked to me was either Steven or Patrick Queen, and I'm gonna go with more Steven because if you're gonna rush somebody, if you're gonna send somebody on a receiver, right, it wasn't a running back, it should have been Steven. So I'm assuming it was Steven that he forgot to just roll his coverage to the right side. Regardless, I'm gonna put all the secondary. For the most part, Devon Young had a good game. Marlowe, I know he got a call for that DPI, but he had a strong game. Stevens had a strong game. Chuck Clark had a strong game. So, but critical moments, I need my guys to make critical plays. They did not make the critical play as with Patrick Queen and the previous statement. That's why they're in my bad. They're ugly. This is ugly. Coaching and Harbaugh addressed this. You need to be more prepared. Cover 0, blitzes. That's something that needs to be in your grain. People are going to do this. This is not a surprise. Is it a surprise? It wasn't a surprise for me. You stack the line, right? Sometimes you bail. For the most part, you just make sure Lamar Jackson's in this little cocoon. And you hear throwing bubble screens. Bubble screens work against Minnesota. Why? They were so afraid for the deep pass. They were just pushing their coverage back. Miami wasn't doing that. Miami was there in the line to jam those receivers. So coaching was bad, play calling. Now, I know people are like, fire Giro. And look, I'm somebody that I have praised Giro when he needs to be praised, but this is a game that because of the same thing. Why am I looking at bubble screens? After the third one that didn't work, why? Now, I would have wanted a screen, like a running back screen. Let that blitz come all in and throw that screen pass. I would have liked to see more of that. We didn't. Why are we not sending somebody deep? Now, you don't have to send all 3 or 4. You can have underneath routes, right? That way, if a free rusher comes, you can throw it hot. But one deep one. Bateman, Hollywood. You should have kept having one route going deep just to try to keep because the defense like, they're not even trying to send nobody deep. Why am I worrying about this? So they kept pushing people back. It looked like 2 years ago offense, right? When we used to run heavy and not throw many deep because we didn't really have a deep threat. That's what it looked. We need to do better coaching. You need to do better. This is not somebody that, if I can see it, the D coordinator from the other team can see it, okay? Last but not least, O-line. Villanueva got manhandled. Powers was like getting molested. I mean, Powers. My goodness, Powers. I'm out of Powers, by the way. I knew a year ago, I said like, oh, Powers, you can see some. No, I'm out of Powers. Bozeman didn't have his strongest game. A couple of times saw him getting beat. Zeiler was the strongest, but I think on 1 or 2 occasions I also saw him getting beat. And Phillips also were getting beat. So when all 5 were getting beat, that's the problem. Now, you throw all 5 plus blitzes, they look confused as F. O-line, I mean, there's no chance, by the way. With a bad O-line, it's very rare that you can go all the way and win. There's basically 0 chance. So if you want to win the Super Bowl, if you want to be very competitive, if you want to make the playoffs, you need a strong O-line. Ravens don't have a strong O-line. By the way, next year, and you guys know I'm a very big on trenches guy. I don't want to hear no receivers. I don't want to hear no tight ends. All I want to hear on offense is O-line. How can we get better O-line? Assuming Stanley's coming back, the rest 4 positions, they're wide open for me for taking, right? I think Zeiler is signed for next year. Okay, so then 3 positions. 3 positions. Let's say you like Bozeman was strength. Then you had 2 positions that you had to upgrade, but those 2 positions need to be addressed, right? They need to be addressed. After hearing all my rants, what do you think? I want to hear from you. What is your good, bad, and ugly? What do you love, hate, or it's just like this terrible performance, right? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, IG, Facebook, at szg.sports. Don't forget, I try to come out live Mondays, but also AFC North Talk Tuesdays and Thursdays. Or just go there and hit that bell so you know when we go live. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace out.